Eurobun, I wanted to share about the tourist spot in Seoul, Korea. And I know you are excited because, yeah, these are the spots where there are a lot of tourists who visited in Seoul. So Seoul is the capital of Korea, I mean South Korea. So yes, it's a big city. So yeah, we will be tackling about the tourist spot in Seoul, Korea. So let's start with the number one, which is the Namsan Seoul Tower. So Namsan Tower or Seoul Tower. So as you can see, I mean, yes, there are a lot of spots or in Korean dramas. So Namsan Tower, you can really see this one. So it's a beautiful spot for Korean dramas. Like they will go upstairs. So it's a tower with city views, so you can view the Seoul area and a restaurant as well. And it starts or it opens from 10 a.m. It depends as well. There are 10:30 p.m. for the closing time or 11 p.m. So it's a 236-meter tall tower that marks the second highest point in Seoul. Wow, it's so much tall. Yes. So this is the Korea's general radio wave tower. Okay, the tower that broadcast signals for Korean media outlets like KBS, MBC, and SBS. So yes, if you are really fanatic or if you love watching videos or songs for Koreans, mostly that's with the KBS, the MBC, and SBS. So they feature Korean act media. There are Korean actors, Korean places, or if there are events. So these are the Korean media outlets in Korea and Seoul, Korea. So yes, that's the Namsan Tower. So yes, you can see as well there are lovers who went upstairs. Yeah, I just didn't. I mean, yeah, literally know the specific height or floor. Or, yes. So there is like for the couple, they will have like a key on it. So and they can see the view. Yeah, in Seoul, Korea. Wow. We I want to go there. So yes, let's go to the second tourist spot in Seoul, which is the Gyeongbokgung Palace. Gyeongbokgung Palace. So Gyeongbokgung Palace, so as you can observe, most of the Korean dramas are like historical. There are like king and queen. So mostly they will be using the Gyeongbokgung Palace. So wherein they will be wearing hanbok, the traditional Korean dresses. Yeah, so the hanbok. Okay. And yeah, so it's a historic place. So historic palace, sorry. So historic palace with tours in a museum. Okay. So this is the main royal palace of the Joseon dynasty. So way back before. So history, Korean history. And yeah, so it serves as the home for kings of the Joseon dynasty. Okay. So yes, it's really nice as well to visit. So if you will be in Seoul, so yeah, if I will be in Seoul, I will really go here and wear hanbok. Yes. So and let's go to the third one. So Dongdaemun Design Plaza or DDP, Dongdaemun Design Plaza. So Dongdaemun Design Plaza, it's a space age venue with a design center. So yeah, it's really nice. Like wow, such a looks. I mean, very nice and superb design of architecture in Korea. So it's a powerful curving forms of elongated structures. So wow. So I will be shocked and surprised if I will be seeing in my real life to go there. Wow. And so it's like a walkable park on its roofs. Also, it's one of the reasons for Seoul's designation as the World Design Main Capital in 2010. So Seoul has been awarded, yeah, because of the Dongdaemun Design Plaza or the DDP. Okay. So Seoul has been awarded because of this, which like Hadid is the last name of the architecture of this building. I mean, yes, plaza. Okay, wow, I wish to go there and have so much pictures. So, and the fourth one is the Lotte Tower. How do you read this one? It's Lotte, as I heard, Lotte Tower. So, this is like a symbolic place or like I mean, yes, in Seoul because it's really that tall. Yeah, because it's an adventure and water park with an aquarium, so it has a lot of yeah, a lot of things that you can do, a lot of places or areas that you can visit in the Lutay world. And yeah, it's a 123-story skyscraper. Oh my gosh. Umo. Yeah, 123-story, imagine. So it's the tallest building in South Korea and the fifth tallest in the world. So imagine the tallest building in South Korea. So if you are in Seoul, you will really notice this. So it's like the center in Seoul, and it's really that high, and so beautiful. And yes, so the fifth tallest in the world. So tallest, imagine. So Seoul, Korea is really that famous. So there are a lot of tourists who really visit in Seoul, especially if there is like a connecting flight. They will be able to visit like for a short period of time. They can just tour in Seoul, Korea, because they do have that option to have like a free tour in Korea. So as I worked before in airline companies, so we I am being asked if they can visit it's like a 24-hour connecting flight in Korea, Seoul, Korea. So yes, they can really avail the free tour in Seoul, Korea. Wow. And yes, so let's go to Bukchon, Hanok village. So it's a heritage village with a 600-year-old history. Wow, it's so much old, but it's still intact. It's still new. Yeah, so it has been well taken care of. Yes, that's how Koreans really value their history. And yes, so it's a Korean traditional village in Seoul. So yeah, the Bukchon Hanok village. So yes, you can still wear the hanbok, the Korean dress. Yeah, so you can really have some pictures there in this village. And yeah, so it's composed of many alleys, Hanok, and so yeah, so it's 600-year old. Oh my gosh, so much old, but still good to see a nice place and a nice environment. Okay, peaceful environment, which helps you to understand the Korean culture and history. Okay, so let's go to the market. Shijang is market. So Nam Daemun market. So this is a sprawling traditional marketplace, so traditional marketplace, and the oldest as well as the largest market in Korea. So yes, like this. I mean, yeah, if you are in Seoul, you can really visit this market to see what are the options or what we can do. So since it's market, so there's a lot of food that you can buy though. And yes, so this is also the next one is this is also the most visited as well in Korea. So Crystal Fulgar went here as with Big Boss. So they took pictures and someone like a foreigner, I mean, tried to capture pictures for the two because they're so cute to look at. And yeah, so it's the Starfield Library. So as you can see, it's like a big library. There are a lot of books from the lower ground until the second, if I am not mistaken. Yeah, so there are a lot of books. Wow, it's so solemn and you can really read a lot of books while enjoying the view. Yes, the solemnity of the location. And this is actually in Gangnam-gu, Seoul, Korea. So yes, I'm really correct. So it's a two-level of a mall with floor to ceiling. Okay, bookshelves. So there are a lot of bookshelves, books, a lot of books. I'm not that I mean specific to what specific books are they offering there. So it's maybe though because it's like a public library, so there are a lot of books that are there. Okay, so yeah, I wanted to visit here. Yes, soon. So yeah, so this is the eighth most visited places or spots in Korea, but there are really a lot. So like Banpuhangang Park. So Banpuhangang Park is you can as I watched the for Christopher Gar's vlog, so they went there have I mean do cycling, so they I mean ride a bicycle, yeah, and see the surroundings. There's a river, so Banpuhangan River Park, and yes, it's so peaceful. If you wanted to have some quiet time to unwind or to have a stress-free place, so yes, I also watch a Korean drama. I forgot the title. All of the girls, so they went there to have some talks, personal talks, so to unwind. So it's really a nice place. It's like some of the Koreans as well went there for a picnic, as a family picnic or friends picnic. So yes, it's so beautiful in here. And yeah, there are really a lot in Sadong, the Hongdae Free Market. So there are a lot of things that you can do in South Korea. I want as well the Korean street food. There are a lot in Myeongdong there are a lot of accessories, a lot of things that you can buy there. But you must really be prepared and save money if you're there. So you can buy a lot of things in there and you can cherish the moment and so Korea visit. Okay, so yes, for this one, yeah, there are really a lot. So yes, you may as well visit the page or yeah, there are a lot of like packages, like the tour as well. There are really a lot. So it's like I watched in Crystal Bulgar's video vlog and yeah, so there are a lot of YouTubers who went there, which is really nice place, Seoul, Korea.